What's going on, everybody? Today we have an awesome video. We have something that's super sick that's going to be unboxed, installed, and vinyl wrapped. So considering it's being vinyl wrapped, you guys probably have an idea that it is a body panel. It is actually this body panel right here, but it's something completely different. It comes from Japan and it comes from a company called GarageVary. But how I got this box, literally how I got this huge box right here that has a Japanese address on it, written in Japanese and everything, is from a company called JDMBUYER. JDMBUYER is an importer of Japanese parts, literally JDM parts. They can import anything from cars to trunks to roofs to coilovers, from anything, wheels, anything that is in Japan, and import it here for much cheaper than you yourself can import one single item. They utilize an entire container that they put on a boat that gets shipped here, so that the shipping prices for everyone that orders through them is significantly cheaper than if you wanted to overnight it or send it over just by yourself through a plane or something like that. So what we got right here is a new rear finish panel for this car, which is going to utilize different tail lights. I'll get into that a little later. But here is the rear finish panel. It is the GarageVary rear finish panel. A company called 6Speed makes replicas of this exact rear finish panel, but this is the actual legit rear finish panel. There it is, GarageVary on the back, everything else in the box. I'll show you in a second. So we have the entire panel here. It utilizes different tail lights as well as a reverse light that you see right here. What else comes in this package are these little things right here that go in the mounting holes of the tail lights, basically to keep water out and other little things. We got some sick directions in Japanese, so that's going to be very interesting to read. It's a super sick piece. It's something completely different that most people don't do. Most people don't have the JDM version, which is GarageVary. If you see this kind of panel on people's Miatas, most times it's 6-speed, which is just a replica of this panel, which is okay, but I think it's sick that I have this one, and the only reason I was able to get it is because of JDMBUYER. I'm going to link all their stuff in the description. You can actually talk to them via Instagram or email or anything like that. They also have a website. You can tell them what you want and they will look it up for you and try to bid on it or get it for you at the best price they can. And the shipping options back to the United States will be the best shipping options you can get, period, from Japan. So if you want to get anything super legit from Japan, coilovers, wheels, anything, hit up JDMBUYER below in the description. I'll also have their Instagram right here on the screen, but for right now we're going to get into this install. If you look at this piece right here, it looks very big compared to that little black piece. But the reason why it's bigger is because it utilizes the actual tail light piece of the bumper right here, the rear bumper, and it actually covers this entire thing. And there's little tiny tail lights that go in here, little circle 5-inch tail lights, and then again the reverse light. Right now what we need to do is get off this, the old finish panel, and the tail lights, and put on that, mock it up, and see how it looks. Miscellaneous clips in here. Also, the tail light has a bunch of 4 10mm bolts, other little tiny little things to get off the panel, as well as tail lights so you can mock up the new rear finish panel. Installing this piece is literally going to be the easiest but kind of sketchiest thing to do, because the only things supported here on this are going to be the pieces that go inside here on the inside that bolt into the headlight, or I mean tail light, excuse me, and then also these two for the license plate. So, right off the bat, we have a problem. The only bolts that work are the bottom bolts for this. Okay, so those 2 bolts are holding it on. These go on the inside of the tail light, I believe, somewhere inside of here, and bolt in there somewhere.
I feel the rain crashing down all around this empty town. I'm searching for the lost and found, but you don't care, you're unaware. Keep moving like the scars aren't even there. It's in the air like a blazing flare. Just stare 'cause the flames will burn us. I thought you were the one for me, that's why I gave you everything.
Panels on there solid, everything's good. Fitment over here is slightly off compared to the other side. The other side's definitely a lot more tight, but it is all fitted correctly up here and everything, so it's nothing I did wrong. It just came a little different from the two sides, which is kind of understandable. Didn't think it was going to happen though, because this is a super reputable company, but it's really not that bad. It also pokes out a little bit up top here, which is kind of annoying. And there's nothing to clip inside of here to keep it inside. So I'm not exactly sure what to do with that. Maybe I can double side tape and keep it in place a little bit better. But overall, the panel is sick. One thing we need to do is that this is a Japanese panel and it isn't set up for the United States license plates. So we're gonna have to do a little bit of drilling. I'm gonna poke a hole through the other side on where these holes are actually supposed to line up on the license plate, because these two holes do not work well. And these two holes are to keep it attached to the car. So we're gonna punch out two different holes. It won't be a really big deal because the license plate will go over these holes, so you can't even see it in the first place. And yeah, we'll do that real quick. So the panel is in for good right now, baby. So now we got to do right now is wrap it. So I've been wrapping this rear finish panel for a little bit now, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a pain in the butt. There is two different layers in here. This is an inlay right there. This is an inlay right here. There's an inlay right here, and as well an inlay right there, and an inlay right here. So 6 different pieces on the car currently. And we are going to be doing what this is knifeless tape, and when I get this part completely wrapped with the film right here, which is going to color match to the car, we will be able to pull up all this knifeless tape and get a super clean line for the finished product. And yeah, right now I'm going to throw on the final piece for the bumper. It is going to be the color match piece that I showed you before. I'll throw you guys on the tripod and you guys can watch the time lapse. I probably won't film the whole thing because it's going to take a while. If you notice, there's a bunch of little tiny curves in here that are going to be a pain in the butt to wrap. So we're going to see how this goes. Not super confident, but I know I'll be able to get it done. So the wrap is completely done. As you guys can see through those clips, it looks incredibly sick. I love the way the color match. Because what I have over there with the old rear finish panel is all black and then the black headlight housings. For these, I have the black inlays in the taillights themselves and in the license plate cover. Now what we're gonna do is wait for the taillights for this car to come in. I actually don't have them. Didn't come with the JDMBUYER package. JDMBUYER doesn't sell the taillights anymore, so I actually have to get them from a different provider, so I couldn't get there through JDMBUYER. So if you guys want a panel or anything from Japan shipped over here for super cheap, hit up JDMBUYER because he is the person that'll be able to get you the best price for anything Japanese part wise. So hit him up. I'll have all the info down below for that. That's it for this video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys liked the video, like the video. If you guys didn't like the video, still like the video, comment what was your favorite part of the video. Comment if you actually like the black inlays. At first I was thinking I was gonna do the entire thing the same color as the rest of the car, but I kind of think I like it more this way. But comment what you think and subscribe. Bye.